A breakthrough for win tonight. Off stride 7, Timonier. It's the 7, Timonier, who's made the miscue. Field picks up speed. And they're off. Launching out of there was He Will, but he too blew up. He Will, a little bit overzealous early and made a break. Pushing out from the rail is the Great Reset. Way out wide, Deadline Hall marches up now. Up in between horses goes Rough, Tough, Tested. Fourth to the outside, dropped over goes the Hazelton. Nestled in to be fifth as they go into the first turn is Busting with Pride. Then it's back to Floyd the Freak in sixth. Racing up in seventh is Geronimo. Further back towards the inside, He Will trying to get his act together. Timonier in the backfield is last. After blowing up early, the opening quarter was 27-4. And it's the Great Reset loose on the lead by 2 lengths at 33-1. Deadline Hall rides pocket. Rough, Tough, Tested activated by McNair from third, quickly into second. Coming right up after the Great Reset, who's about to get covered up as Rough, Tough, Tested takes command. 57-1 the half, 29-2 second panel into the far turn, chasing Rough, Tough, Tested. Stretches out the lead to a length and a half on the Great Reset, then Deadline Hall. Here's even money favorite the Hazelton now. Pointed to the outside, first over out of fourth, into third, soon to be second. Coming on to challenge the race leader, Rough, Tough, Tested on the way to 3/4. Grabbing cover outside goes Busting with Pride, who's in a good spot. Tracking live cover. 3/4 of a mile, plugs her out on Rough, Tough, Tested as he gets a final turn test from the Hazelton, who lets him have it. Right there on covers, Busting with Pride, 3/4 in 1:26-2, and coming into the stretch. Rough, Tough, Tested is tested by the Hazelton, the even money favorite, who sneaks by. And it's the Hazelton working to the front now. Here off cover comes Busting with Pride. The Hazelton tries to fend off Busting with Pride, who's closing. The Hazelton needs the line. The Hazelton wins over Busting with Pride. Rough, Tough, Tested was third in 1:54-4. Quarters in 1:26-2 and coming into the stretch. Rough, Tough, Tested is tested by the Hazelton, the even money favorite, who sneaks by. And it's the Hazelton working to the front now. Here off cover comes Busting with Pride. The Hazelton tries to fend off Busting with Pride, who's closing. The Hazelton needs the line. The Hazelton wins over Busting with Pride. Rough, Tough, Tested was third in 1:54-4. Here's a look at the winner of tonight's fourth race, number 8, the Hazelton. The Hazelton, a 3-year-old muscle mass gelding out of the Yankee Glide mare. Too Good for You. Bred by Atlantic Trot and Steve Stewart, owned by Mark Etzel, Terry DeVos, Graham Hopkins, and Peter Porter. Etzel the trainer, Bob McClure the winning driver. Bob's third win tonight. And a special one, as he has captured the Jean-Guy Bellevaux Memorial tonight. All kinds of friends and family members of the late Jean-Guy trackside tonight. He passed away April 15th of last year at the age of 64. We all have imperfections, and when you talk about memorials, you remember the good and the bad. Let's start with the bad. One of the biggest bellyachers I have ever known was Jean-Guy Bellevaux. But the bad ends right there, because all around he was just a great guy. In fact, many people described him as a big teddy bear. His bark was worse than his bite. He enjoyed life, he threw great parties, and he was the kind of guy who'd give you the shirt off his back or the equipment in his tack trunk. I borrowed some of it.